Hiya. I made a similar video to this last year about depression and anxiety, and I made that video going through the middle of a crisis, really. My mind wasn't clear. I was in a very bad place. This time I make the video with a clear mind. I am better. I'm a different person, and I just want to tell you all about my experiences with this illness. If you're the sort of person who doesn't like watching these sort of videos or thinks it's too negative, then you don't have to watch. But if we don't talk about these sort of things, then the stigma isn't going to go away. So I'm here to talk about my story and how the illness affected me and everyone around me. Probably when I was 16, I first started feeling these down feelings, severe anxiety around school exams and that sort of thing. And then I discovered alcohol, which isn't the best combination. Over the years I drank so much that my brain compressed in such a way that it caused me to have psychotic episodes. I ended up in hospital 3 or 4 times, ended up in Wellowing, ended up in a hospital in London for 10 days. All because I abused alcohol to try and escape my problems, and that's not the best way to do it. Everyone's story with mental illness is different. Everyone has their different severities, different stories, different lengths of time that they have it. And like I say, we're not going to get rid of this stigma unless people talk out about it. And I think it's important for normal people talk about it, because it's all very well coming from celebrities, but they're on a different planet to the rest of us. I'm not saying their illness is any better or any easier to manage, but I think it's very important for normal people to speak out about this. Depression, anxiety, they're both very, very real. I'm sure if you've felt these things, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's one friend of mine who has a fear of the month of February, and he's very much in my mind at the moment. You know who you are, mate. You know where I am. And to get past these feelings, you need to start thinking about what life is all about. A lot of people put a lot of focus on their careers and relationships, but in my mind, family is something that will be there all the time. Friends will come and go, but family is your blood, and use your family, use your mum, your dad, any siblings to help. Don't go through it alone. That's what I tried to do, and I nearly killed myself. And I know it's morbid talking about suicide and self-harm and that sort of thing, but again, if we're not going to talk about these things, then the stigma isn't going to go away. I attempted suicide twice. I ended up on the roof of a multi-storey car park on New Year's Eve 2012, and in September 2014 I ran out in front of a car that swerved out the way and nearly crashed. I nearly caused someone else serious injury. After that I spent 10 days in the Priory Hospital in Barnet. And some of you know that story, some of you don't, most of you don't. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I'm not ashamed of my journey, and I'm very happy to be the person I am now. I appreciate life a whole lot more. I often think that I am, I've been given second, third, fourth chances in life, and I will take every effort to become a person I'm proud of. Life's too short to do something or be the person, or life's too short to be anything but yourself. And if you're going through life without any sort of help, or all you can see is the black please talk to me if no one else. I know exactly how that feels. I've been through it all, and recent things like writing this novel that I'm doing and sending it off to agencies. I'm trying to be the person I want to be and chase my dreams, and life's just too short to do anything but. So do what you want to do with your life. Look after yourself, number one. Look after number one, and appreciate everything that you have, whether it be a fantastic mum and dad and sister like I have, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend who you love very much. Appreciate how much you love them, because one day you might be left without them. Screw everyone else. Just look after yourself primarily. Hopefully all of that is behind me now. Like I say, the alcohol compressed my brain and caused me great damage, and that's because that's now why I don't drink anymore, or at least not as much as I used to. Everyone has their own story and their own reasons for being how they are. Do something to change it. Use the people around you, use the services and the help around you, because life it's too short to do anything but. Thank you for watching. Man, that was hard. That was really hard to talk about, and like I say, we're not going to defeat the stigma without people talking out about it. So that's my story, and hopefully I'm all fixed, I'm well, and it's the start of new life. Life goes on, and it's much more fun loving than hating. And if you hate life, or if you're in that stage where you think that life just isn't worth living, just remember to love, and that will see you through. Thanks for listening.